And that is the story of what happened here on Hermitcraft with the other false symmetry. So as you're all aware, us hermits recently ended up on a new server through the rift in space and time at Grian's base. Maybe Grumbot's to blame, I'm not even sure anymore, but we know now that it currently connects to the Empire's server. Though I was pretty certain myself that it would change a lot more often than it has. But maybe me sending something from this world going through into Empire's, the portal got stuck or something? I'm not exactly certain. But my thinking was that when I sent her through there, I would never see her again. How wrong I was. Because all was going swimmingly on our visit to Empires until I found out that she was there as well. But with amnesia working in my favour, she wouldn't remember a thing. In fact, she shouldn't remember her past at all. But I thought I should probably keep my eye on her and my distance just in case. Especially as we do look pretty similar, and that could trigger something itself. I believe that is still how it currently stands, but just in case, I did add a little bit of a safety feature on the Empire's portal side, just to make sure she can't come back through to Hermitcraft, like the Empire's guys seem to do. You see, she was on Hermitcraft originally with me. Everything was fine until something happened to her. And to this day, I still don't know exactly what that was. Whether it was the energy from the rift starting up, but she had this glint in her eye one day, and it just told me that something was wrong. She began causing havoc on the server, but also more specifically just targeting me. We shared absolutely everything and got on just fine until that switch happened. And the other hermits were none the wiser that she was here too. It's one of the best things about being identical. We were so similar and would connect over our love of building, but all of that one day was just lost. People joke about the whole evil twin thing, but it was actually coming true, and that's why I had to step in. At first, it was just a small fire here and there that I could put out and hide from the others, but then it just became far more dangerous. She had a thirst for blood, and nothing was going to stop her. So I did what any loving sibling would do and, well, locked her up, so she couldn't be a danger to anyone or to herself. And I just started brainstorming about how I could be of help, but absolutely nothing worked. Weeks and months went by, but still nothing. And well, one day my guard was down and she escaped. And that was it. The lab was a mess. She took it out on me and the lab and the people working there. And well, you've seen what's left. So the only option I had then was to wipe her memory and send her elsewhere. It's why the portal at Grian's was so handy. I could send her through to a new world without the hermits knowing and just hope that she would survive. She was pretty vigilant, so I was pretty certain she'd be fine, even without a memory. But I did throw some things through the rift to try and get her started. Whether or not they reached her or someone else, who knows. But I wanted her to be her own person and start completely fresh. I hadn't exactly planned for my cat to follow her though, but I can't exactly risk going back right now to save it. So with that, I have one last idea to try and help her and stop her from destroying the Empire server as well, because I just have this feeling in the back of my head that something isn't quite right. I mean, she already rekindled her love of building and seemed to be doing so well over there. And the Empire's guys are also lovely that I can't risk them getting hurt. So I've written a little book in the hopes that it will bring back her memory, but focusing on the good things of the past. And well, I'm just kind of hoping that it'll kickstart a positive outcome for all. And well, if not, I'll have to deal with it myself. Which is not something I want to do.